Hey, good afternoon, and welcome back to the Learning Corner, where knowledge is power with me, Kristopher, motherfucking McCoy. So we are learning to treat your own back with the McKenzie method by Robert McKenzie. All right. Again, I'm not a doctor. We're just reading through it together and learning together. So we're going to be learning about understanding the spine. So vertebrae and the spine. The vertebrae of the human backbone or spine in photo one. Photo one rests upon one another similarly to the stack of cotton spools in photo 2. Where is photo 2? Cotton spools. There is no photo 2. Oh, there it is. That would be photo 2. Okay, let's go back a page for a second. The spine is divided into regions. There are 7 vertebrae in the cervical region, neck, 12 vertebrae in the thoracic region, upper back, and 5 vertebrae in the lumbar region, which is your low back. Photo 1. Beneath the lumbar vertebrae are found the sacrum and the coxi- co- coccyx, which is the tailbone. It is the low back or lumbar and sacral regions that concern us most in this book. So let's look at this picture again. As you can see, we got our lumbar here, thoracic, cervical, and base of skull. Okay. Each vertebrae has a solid part in front. The vertebrae. You see the hole? Awesome. Okay. When lined up in the spinal column, these holes form the spinal canal. This canal serves as a protective passageway for the bundles of nerves that extend from your head to your pelvis, the spinal cord. Special cartilages called the discs separate the vertebrae. The discs are located between the vertebrae bodies, just in front of the spinal cord. Photo 2. Each disc consists of a soft semi-fluid center, the nucleus, which is surrounded and held together by a cartilage ring called the annulus or annular ligament. The discs are similar to rubber washers and act as shock absorbers. They are able to alter their shape, thus allowing movement of one vertebrae on another and of the spine as a whole. The vertebrae and discs are linked by a series of joints to form the lumbar spine or low back. Each joint is held together by its surrounding soft tissues, that is, a capsule reinforced by ligaments. Ligaments can be likened to the ropes supporting a tent and its poles. If the ropes are subjected to extra strain, they are likely to give way and the tent will collapse. Every muscle of the back lies over one or more joints of the lower back and may extend upwards to the trunk and downwards to the pelvis. At both ends, each muscle changes into a tendon by which it attaches itself to different bones. When a muscle contracts, it causes movement in one or more joints. That's interesting. Between each two vertebrae, there is a small opening on either side, through which a nerve leaves the spinal cord. The right and left spinal nerves in photo 2. Photo 2. That we can move ourselves and feel temperature, pressure, and pain. The nerves are really part of an alarm system. Pain is the warning that some structure is about to be damaged or has already sustained damage. In photo 2, the vertebrae is similar to a stack of cotton spools. We have the vertebrae body, the disc, and the spinal nerve. Let me show you all that again. Okay. And in photo 3, we have the vertebral body and the spinal canal. Okay, cool. In the lower part of the spine, some of these nerves combine on each side to form the right and left sciatic nerves. These nerves service our legs, and when compressed or irritated, may cause pain in the legs that often extends below the knee. This is called sciatica. Functions of the lumbar spine. Unlike animals that walk on 4 feet, in human beings the spine is held in a more or less vertical position, at least during walking and working hours. When we are upright, the lumbar spine bears the compression weight of the body above it, transmits this weight to the pelvis when sitting, and to the feet when standing, walking, and running. Thus, the lumbar spine, providing a flexible connection between the upper and lower half of the body, protects the spinal cord and also has a greater function in the bearing weight. Ooh. In the evolution of the horizontal spine posture of animals to the vertical spine posture of the human, the discs between the vertebrae have adapted to support heavier weights. In addition, the spinal column has developed a series of curves that ingeniously allow for better shock absorption and flexibility. Natural posture. The side view of the human body in standing position, which is in photo 4, shows that there is an inward curve in all humans, having been formed during the evolutionary process. Our understanding of the function of the lumbar lordosis is whenever the low back is rounded as occurs during sitting and bending forward. If the lordosis is left lost often and for long enough periods, then low back problems may develop. The ligaments become fatigued and overstretched and may give way, resulting in another painful back episode. So photo 4 I'm about to show you is correct standing position. Mechanical pain. Pain of mechanical origins occurs when the joints between two bones has been placed in a position that overstretches the surrounding ligaments and other soft tissues. This is true for mechanical pain in any joint of the body, including the spine. To help you understand how easily some mechanical pains can be produced, you may like to try a simple experiment. First, bend one finger backward until you feel a strain, as shown in photo 5. We've actually done this exercise before. Okay. If you keep your finger in this position, you'll initially feel only minor discomfort, but as time passes, pain eventually develops. In some cases, pain caused by prolonged stretching may take as much as an hour to appear. Try to experiment once more, but now keep bending the finger to the point of the strain until you feel the immediate sensation of pain. You have overstretched and your pain warning system is telling you the pain ceases immediately. No damage has occurred. The problem arises from a short-lived strain providing a note of the pain warning system. Again, picture 5 shows us bend the finger until you feel the strain. All right. If you fail to heed the warning and keep the joint together, will eventually tear. This tearing will result in an ache that continues even when you stop overstretching. The pain reduces in intensity but continues even when the finger is at rest. The pain increases with movement performed in the wrong direction and will not cease until some healing has occurred. Healing may take several days. All right. So we're going to take a quick. I don't want to fall asleep while reading because that's just rude. We have about 8 more pages to go, so there's that. So I'll be back shortly. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. Be kind, rewind, approve new dreams. Every single one of you are beautiful. You're blessed. You're breaking down barriers, boundaries, and borders. Have hope, faith, and love during these trying times because they're definitely tough. Know that every single one of you is a boss. Most of all, my friends, every single one of you, including myself, is a motherfucking beast. And beasts don't break. I'm Kristopher. Motherfucking corner. I'll come back with you soon for some more knowledge. Peace.